Let's read the Bible together. Genesis chapter 6. Wickedness in the world. When human beings began to increase in number on the earth, and the daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of human were beautiful, and they married many of them, or any of them they choose. Then the Lord said, My spirit will not content with humans forever, for they are mortal. Their days will be 120 years. The Nephilim were on earth in those days, and also afterwards. When the sons of God went down to the daughters of humans and had children by them, they were those heroes of old, men of renown. The Lord saw how great wickedness of the human race had become on earth, and that every inclination of thoughts of the human heart was only evil at the time. The Lord regretted that he had made human beings on earth, and his heart was deeply troubled. So the Lord said, I will wipe from the face of the earth the human race I have created, and with them animals, the birds, and the creatures that move along the ground, for I regret that I have made them. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. Noah and the flood. This is the account of Noah and his family. Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God. He had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Now the earth was corrupt in God's sight, and full of violence. God saw how corrupt the earth had become, for all the people on the earth had corrupted their ways. So God said to Noah, I am going to put an end to all people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I am surely going to destroy both them and the earth. So make yourself an ark of cypress wood, and make rooms out of it, and coat it with pitch inside, in and out. This is how you are to build it. The ark is to be 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. Make room for it, leaving below the roof of an opening 1 cubit high all around. Put a door in the side of the ark and make it lower, middle and upper decks. I am going to bring flood waters to the earth to destroy all life under the heavens. Every creature that has the breath of life in it, everything on earth will perish. But I will establish my covenant with you, and you will enter the ark, and you and your sons and your wife and your sons' wives with you. You are to bring the ark into you are to bring into the ark 2 of all living creatures, male and female, to keep them alive with you. 2 of every kind of bird, every kind of animal, and every kind of creature that moves along the ground will come to you to be kept alive. You are to take every kind of food that is to be eaten and store it away as food for you and them. Noah did everything as God commanded him. So that was Genesis chapter 6. And so what do we notice? What do we notice directly after man has fallen, and directly after we have this lineage of the first ever humans being born, is that everybody who is not Noah and Noah's family is very wicked. And God says that they are completely wicked. There is absolutely nothing in their heart but hatred and evil, and God is regretting making humans. So he's like, hey, I made these humans, and from the get-go, they have been disobeying me, and now everyone who is not favorable to the God, which in this case is Noah and his family, is literally just like super evil. And I mean, the way I imagine it, it's like super villain levels of evil. And so this is not like the case where it's like, oh, they can be redeemed, or maybe this or maybe that. It's like God is just straight up saying that there is not an ounce of good in any of these people's hearts except for Noah and Noah's family. So God's like, all right, something needs to be done. And God says, the flood. I'm going to flood the entire earth. We're going to get rid of all the wicked people. But Noah, you and your family, we want you to live. And the animals as well. We want the animals to live. And this is what I find interesting, that in the wild, animals will go and they'll kill each other, and they'll do this and they'll do that. But God doesn't say the animals are wicked for doing that. God doesn't say the animals have evil in their heart or anything like that. It's the humans that have the evil in their heart that has been made thus far. And that's interesting, because it's just like, you know, the human reason and human stuff like that. It's that we are held to a different standard than animals, according to God. And I'm going to wait for the wind to pass here for a second, and then I'm going to continue. It's a beautiful day out. So God says to Noah, he says to him, now you're going to build an ark, you're going to build a boat, and you are going to survive the flood, and nobody else is going to, except for Noah's family and a few animals, and actually 2 of every animal, and a bunch of food. And so Noah, well, we'll have to read ahead to find out what happens, but I'm pretty sure it's, I think at the end of the chapter it just said Noah did what God said. And so that's going to set up the post-flood world. So the pre-flood world, what we're looking at is you have Cain and Abel, we have the first murder, and basically it's chopped, it's scratched, right? I mean, completely chopped. We got to restart. God's like, hey, I regret even doing this. Like, hey, at first I was like, yeah, humans are awesome. Now I'm like, yeah, it's chopped, it's cooked, straight fried. And so he's going to hit the hard reset button. And so that's where we're at with Genesis chapter 6. And thank you for listening, and God bless you.